Now this is the last stretch, and it's a good common pec stretch and chest stretch. What you want to do is grasp your arm at the end of a doorway or something. Grasp it right there, keep it there, and slowly move your body to the other end while keeping that part of the pec straight, and turn your head and your torso a bit while you're under tension. Now try to really feel the pec area to feel the tension, and if you're in pain, probably like lessen your stretch out. This is a stretch that involves releasing the tension in the pec. You just did a killer workout. You need to release the tension in the pec. Now this exercise is also to help release tension in the chest and your back. Keep your hands clasped against each other, your forearms. Bring your chest up, really, and get that chest engaged. As you can see, I did a little variation in the beginning, but that was just to get my chest first engaged, and then grab those forearms together and bring it up. If you want to make it more tension, you grip the forearms closer together. As you can see, this is an exercise also that involves the pec. You place your one arm across your shoulder and use the opposite arm on your elbow to bring it across. I want you to hold it for like 5 to 10 seconds. Really focus on your breathing. Now you want to keep it under tension, bring it across, really gets that pec stretch, and then you slowly release it out and you switch your arms. And you want to do this a couple seconds, 5 to 10 seconds each arm, probably like 3 or 4 times. I really want you to get that stretch in. Stretching is very essential after a strength day, and this is a very good exercise. It's very important, it's very key. Now this is a stretch you could do at a doorway. You want to plant your forearms against the doorway and really bring your chest forward and keep your back tight, kind of loosen it up. You really want to bring those forearms against there, really bring your chest forward. It releases a lot of tension in the pecs. Stretching is essential after a strength session, especially one where we involve so many pec exercises and really got the pec torn up. Really stretch it out. Now this is another exercise I forgot. It is the chest flies. It is another supplementary exercise. Now you could do this after the cool down if you want to do lightweight to really loosen up that chest. I forgot to add it. It's a very great exercise. You want to keep your back straight, shoulders depressed, and really squeeze your chest in and slowly bring it out. This exercise is great.
And I get like this little guy so we could like show. Right?
Now right here is your incline bench press, really hitting that upper chest. It's another supplementary exercise to really get your other bench going. You want to lift it up. Similar, you want your butt and your back to be on. You can have a slight arch, really depress the scapula. As you can see, I do 5 sets of 5. I control my breathing 90 degrees, no lower than that. If you bring your arms too low, you will have a hard time. Focus on getting a really good grip. You don't want your wrist to be bending. You want your forearms to be supporting the weight as the wrist, as I am doing right now. I depress my shoulders, keep my head against the rest. Really engaging my chest here, 90 degrees. You want your arms all the way out. You want them at a good 45-degree angle. Push with your legs as well. Now we're getting started to the bench. This is the exercise you want to focus on. Really depress your scapula and get your shoulder blades tight. You want your knees and legs planted flat. Bring that bar. Go down. Parallel. You want your elbows at a 90 degrees. Good form. In and out. Really get that chest engaged. Really get it engaged. Now a key here is to keep your shoulders depressed so you don't use your frontal shoulders as much, your front deltoids. Now, 5 sets of 5 is the key for this exercise. The reason why is because that's how we build strength. Now, as you can see, I bring it to a 90 degrees. I don't go anywhere lower. That is your key point. you go any lower, you start using more shoulder, you have a chance to hurt your rotator cuff. We do not want that. We want to progress your shoulder, your chest, and your bench press. We don't want to damage it. Now, as you can see, the lift off, go down, up, breathe in, out, control. You want to control the weight. You don't want to bounce it off your chest. If you bounce it, as you can see, I slide, hike up my hips to get into position. Eyes right under the bar. Get a good grip going. Let my feet lift up, and I control the weight. Again, control is key. Remember, feet planted, shoulders depressed. Easy. Now this is a dumbbell pullover. It is a good compound exercise. It helps engage that chest, helps get you ready for your bench press. You want your upper body on a flat bench. You want to keep your arms straight. Bring that dumbbell behind your head. Arms straight. Bring it up to your chest and squeeze. That's great exercise. I want you to do up to 8 reps, 4 sets. For the rest of the exercise is similar. 8 reps, 4 sets. And for strength, it's 5 sets of 5. Great exercise. Remember, arms straight, bring it back to your head, bring it over, and squeeze. Really focus on your breathing. It's a great exercise. Now, good job. Now this is the dumbbell bench press. What you want to do is depress your scapula, keep those shoulder blades tight, really get a squeeze in your chest. This is a good warm up right before you get into a bench. You want to use like medium to slightly heavy weight. Make sure to kick off with your feet. Great exercise to really get the chest going. Highly recommend. You really need to do some supplementary exercises to get your bench press going. So always do this. Now this is your band pullovers. This is another great warm-up exercise for your chest and shoulders and get your back involved. What you want to do is keep those bands apart, bring them over. Great exercise. Another important factor is you want to keep your body straight and really bring it over, up to tension. If it becomes painful, be careful. Don't go as far as you can. Really great exercise. Now this is band pull aparts. You want to keep your shoulders depressed. Get a good sized band and pull it. You really want to get your chest involved and get that the back involved, because you really want to start warming up your back and chest. It's a great warm-up exercise. Helps you a lot. Now this exercise is also another exercise for that shoulder and your rotator cuff. It is a dumbbell pull-up. What you want to do is you want to have your arm 90 degrees and you want to pull up and back down. This really helps relieve tension in the shoulder, really gets that rotator cuff warmed up, especially since you want to progress your bench press. You really need your rotator cuff healthy and warmed up, because it's going to be a lot of pressure on your shoulder. Okay, so this is the arm pullover. It's a warm-up exercise, the first warm-up I would want my client to do. And you keep your arms locked to your side, try to keep your elbow locked, and this will help release tension and really get a good warm-up for your shoulder joint and your shoulder rotator cuff. This is, since you're trying to progress in your bench press, you really want to keep those healthy shoulders. Very important is you keep your arms straight. You want to do a decent amount of weight and pull it. You want to do both sides. Keep your elbow to your side and keep your back locked and depressed, and it's a great exercise.